Alright, whether you're watching this live or the recorded playback, please take a second to follow me on Twitch and subscribe to me on YouTube so you don't miss any upcoming content. We are back to Disney Dreamlight Valley. We are just going to jump right on into it because we have a lot to do, and I also have a lot of things to do that is not related to streaming. So, I still have to complete the star path. I am slacking. We only have 28 more days on that. And then I also have to do the Winter Floating Festival, which puzzles unlock shortly, but I still have to finish this one. So we're going to start with this, and then also on top of all of that, I believe I have a bunch of quests to do. So it is going to be a busy stream. So first we will start by collecting our festive cocoa beans so that we can make hot chocolate. This is absolutely not a one-day thing. I mean, I guess it could be a one-day thing. I haven't been able to do it in one day. I'm pretty sure I need... Okay, so I need 5 more of these and 6 more of these. Or no, this is good. I actually just need 6 more of these. So I have been working on this, and we are making progress. So we just need 6 more. And actually, we should be able to wrap that up tonight. Cool. So we'll do that quick. Get our prize. And then maybe do some Star Path duties and, if time, quests. Alright, so 1, 2, 3... 4. Hi, Stan. 5. And then the last one is 6. Alright, so thankfully it looks like I had enough. Why did I think you got curly hair now? I don't know. Do I look like I have curly? My hair's a little bit more wavy today. I haven't showered today. Monday is my busy content day, so between the vlog and streaming and promoting and everything else that I normally have to do, it's just Mondays are my busy day. So I usually don't shower on Mondays unless like I am making very good time. But yeah, I have wavy hair when I don't do anything to it. Alright, so that is our 6 cocos. Hell yes. Alright, let's see what our prize is. Oh, neat! Well, we got a chocolate fountain. That's fun. Alright, so I completed all these. Now we just have to wait for these to unlock. Aside from that, we do have some... Alright, so I need yellow gems. I need... memories. Alright, we could do some of this stuff. I have faith in us. Anyway, welcome on in, Stan. How are you today? How's things? No. Oh, on Patreon. Oh, so no, it was a wig for the Eddie Stranger Things cosplay. Yeah, if you guys are interested in checking that out, I did an Stranger Things cosplay of Eddie. Let me actually plug that in the chat. It's also will be available in the description box below if you are watching the playback on YouTube right now. Patreon. There we go. Awesome. Let's see. Yeah, no, definitely, it's funny because I was just like, first of all, I don't think curly hair looks good on me at all. That was just a fun little thing because Eddie is one of the more favorable character in Stranger Things, and Kyle has a bunch of musical items and stuff. So it just seemed like the best cosplay option. And the easiest to kind of cosplay. You know, you get your Hellfire Club shirt and a wig and I mean, literally, so Kyle already actually had the shirt. The wig was like $12 on Amazon. And then obviously we had Christmas lights because it was Christmas time, and we just painted the alphabet on the walls because we are tearing out that wall soon. So we were like, fuck it, let's just paint the wall and just do an Eddie cosplay shoot for Stranger Things. So yeah, if that interests you, link is right there in the chat. But if you're watching the playback on YouTube right now, it is also in the description box below. Just click the Patreon link. Thank you. But yeah, I could have gotten like a perm or something, but I was like, I don't want to ruin my hair by getting a perm. It's bad enough I damaged the shit out of my hair by dyeing it. I'm not getting any yellow gems out of this. I need topaz. Actually, you know where we can get yellow gems? Maybe the docks. So my friend Austin told me the moment I get a girlfriend, you'll see girls will start coming to you. I dropped my drink at the gym and some chick who I've seen there before comes over to me with paper towels and asks what my name was. Yeah, see, so here's the thing, Stan. I find that that is the universe testing you to see if you actually deserve a good relationship. Because I feel like the universe knows a good person, and as soon as you get a girlfriend, it's like, all right, let's or a boyfriend, well, you know, not to be biased, you know, let's test this person. Let's test their loyalty to this person. And I find if you fuck that up, the universe is going to fuck you over tenfold. And you will not get another good person in your life for a long time. Until you, like, gain back some good karma. That's just, like, my theory on it. I'm not saying this is fact. This is just what I have seen from, you know, watching other people, how other people act. And from my experience in terms of me being a good person and getting cheated on, and then seeing my exes or those people that I was seeing briefly have the worst luck dating for like years and then maybe finding another good person and then them probably fucking it up again. So I'm just gonna say that to say this. It is. Okay, so as long as you know, don't be tempted by the forbidden fruit, Stan. Know that you got a good one and just like ride with that. Oh, what was I doing? Okay, complete royal work. My nose is itchy as shit. Take a picture. We could totally do that. I don't know if this counts as royal work, so let's find out. Okay, it does. So I could just do the regular duties on any of the DLCs and it'll work. Awesome. Good to know. Alright, let's go to, we'll go to Wish Blossom for right now. The forbidden fruit. It is, it is. And then so I put my Hinge on a break. When I met Sandy yesterday, this girl messaged me, and I'm like, what the fuck is this? But she wasn't Sandy. So, okay, so you could still get messages even though, like it's on a break, I guess. I assumed a break was, like, you couldn't get messages, like, I don't know. Did you message this girl before and she was, like, just responding late or something? Is that, like, the situation? Or just some random girl decided to message you even though it says you're on a break? I don't know how Hinge works. I don't think I've ever been on Hinge. Oh, shit. What kind of food did Tink want? Okay. Sorry, that's my time machine. Don't ask. Yeah, I did like weeks ago because I had no idea when I met. I gotcha. Well, I'm glad you deleted it altogether. That shows, like, I'm sure if Sandy, if she's on it still and sees that you deleted it, that shows that you're taking her seriously. Alright, so we gave Tink some food to level her up, or to help level her up a little bit. Alright, what do we got to do here? Take a picture with a companion. We can do that. Where's my companions? There's my little dragon. Alright, let's just go to the valley now. Oh, Sandy met me the first day and put her shit on break. Oh, well, good on her. You know what? See, I like hearing that, because you know what? So many people nowadays, they date so, like, ridiculously. Like, there's so many options out there. I get everybody has options, whatever. Good for you. But I think that when you start talking, like when you're dating and you're talking to somebody and you're going out on dates, I think you should just be focusing on that one person and make that clear. Listen, I am only talking to you. I'm interested in you. I want to see where this goes. I'm not talking to anybody else. Like, that's how it should be. But so many people have so many options. And instead of being honest about it, that's the big thing. Like, okay, you want to keep your options open, that's fine, but be honest about it so the other person can also keep their options open. But nobody ever does that. You want to know why nobody fucking does that? Because they want to keep their options open in case their option 1 or 2 or even 3 backs out, and then you are just sitting there like, oh, okay, this is gonna, like, you know, I must be the first choice. And it's just such an asshole thing to fucking do. I hate it. It's like, you want to keep your options open? Fine. You keep your options open, but be honest so I can keep my options open too and decide if you are my first choice as well. Like, it's just, ooh, it makes me so fucking mad how dishonest people are. Anyway, I digress. I don't have to worry about that currently because obviously I am in a relationship. I've been in a long-term relationship, but it's just the point. And that was one thing I can honestly say I did like about Kyle. He wasn't on any dating apps. We, met 7 years prior to us actually, like, talking to the point of where we started dating. But one of the first things I asked him was, are you talking to anybody else? Are you seeing anybody else? Is there anybody that would be upset that you are on a date right now with me instead of them? No. He said no to everything. And I was like, are you sure? Because I don't, and, you know, I'm not seeing anybody else. And he said, I don't date like that. The fact that he said, I don't date like that was, like, the biggest thing. And I believed him because, you know, obviously, when we started dating, nobody was blowing up his phone. You know, he wasn't hiding his phone from, you know, like, you know how some people, when you're on a date with them, they turn their phone over and, like, set it on the table with the phone not, like, flipped up? Like, that to me, fucking red flag. You see somebody do that shit, get up and leave. Because there's definitely somebody there. Oh, and another thing, this is... I said I digress, but I'm going on. I'm just... Because this is all the stuff, all my trauma-related shit when it comes to, like, dating fuckbags, okay? If you are on a date, you have been seeing somebody for, you know, at least 3 or 4 dates, talking to them on the phone, video chatting, whatever, whole nine, they should know a good bit of information about you. They should be retaining that information. If somebody says to you something that is not something you told them, such as like, oh yeah, don't you like ice skate or something? No, motherfucker. I have never ice skated in my life. I have never told you I have ice skated in my life. That absolutely means they are seeing somebody else and are confusing you with them. Ain't no way this is something that they confused with, like, an ex-girlfriend or, you know, one of their friends. They are absolutely seeing somebody and confusing you with them. Okay, now I'm done. Red flag. And another thing. Yes. I get very bent out of shape about this shit. Also, you know who tried to add me on Facebook again? Is it Lindsay? Fuck her. Fuck Lindsay. Lindsay sucks. Anyway. Nightbot also promoted my vlog. If you guys are curious to know what my life looks like outside of game streaming, be sure to check that out. The link is right there in the chat, but if you're watching the playback on YouTube right now, it's also in the description box below. I upload every Monday night at 8:15 p.m. Eastern Time, which means, yes, there is a new vlog tonight. Definitely check it out. This week we went to go and see my brother's friend's band. They were fantastic over at Toad's Place. They have a bunch of gigs lined up, so definitely check out Split View on Spotify, but also take a moment to watch my vlog and see some of the clips from the show because they were just fantastic. Okay, that concludes that. Anyway, I don't have to promote that again. We're good on that. Okay, good. Okay, back to our game and our wine. All right, let's see what other duties we have to do. Harvest raspberries, pick mushrooms. We could do both those things real quick. I tried some wine this weekend. Bullshit. I don't believe you. Not for a second. You fucking pulled that shit when you said you drank on New Year's, and you almost fucking had me. I was like, really? Stan drank on New Year's? That's ridiculous. That's preposterous. Stan doesn't drink, and I was right. But you got me for a second. So I don't believe for a second. You really did? Oh, wow. Wow. What kind of wine? All right, first of all, what kind of wine? Because, like, even I can be a bit picky with wine. I don't like really bitter, dry wine. Did I pick mushrooms? I did not pick mushrooms. Oh, moonstones. I'm glad I came over here for my moonstones. I'm gonna have to ask Kyle to buy me more moonstones. I need more. They're gonna get me on Wednesday in the premium shop. I just know it. Ah, I need one more. There we go. Alright, so the event. 4 out of 10. What else can we do? We could feed a fox, I suppose. Or we could just, let's see. Let's go to Storybook Vale. Just Chardonnay. Chardonnay. Chardonnay's not bad. It's definitely not. I wouldn't choose it off a menu, but it's not the worst. I mean, eventually after you like start drinking, like drinking, everything just kind of tastes good-ish, or you just don't care anymore, I guess. I don't know. Pet a companion. Sell a mineral. We can sell a mineral. She asked me to, and I was like, okay, what the hell? And then I was like, I don't like it, and wanted to Coke. Yeah, I mean, any kind of alcohol is kind of like an acquired taste. Like, for example, I don't like whiskey. Kyle likes whiskey, and I think it's gross. He can drink it straight. I can't. I don't like the taste of it at all. I can mix it with something and it'd be fine, and even then I'm kind of like, meh. If anything, I'll like have like rum and Coke. That's usually my go-to. Love me some rum. Oh, look at Nana. Alright, sold the gems. What else do we gotta do? Catch some snippet frogs and catch some bird snippets. So we got bird snippets right here. Ah! Birds everywhere. Alright, let's go catch some frogs. Oops. Also, she doesn't like Poppy, but said she does have a great voice, but is jealous of how much I'm in love with her. See, I told you that was gonna be a problem, Stan. Girls don't like overly obsessed men with, or no, girls don't like men with overly obsessive celebrity crushes. Like, if a girl really likes you, like, they'll be possessive and kind of just get pissy when you're, you know, like, when someone else has your attention. That's not a problem. She just likes to break my balls, but I do the same. Alright, I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Don't be just drooling over Poppy in front of her. Alright, I gotta actually get rid of some of this. This is awful. Look at this mess. Look at this mess. I'm just gonna clean up this mess. I don't know why they all accumulate here. This is so dumb. There we go. Get rid of all that shit. Okay. We could reorder a story and harvest persimmons. Let's go harvest some persimmons. Go to my farm. Ugh, again, look at, you know, I honestly think after you, like, beat the main story, all the, like, thorns and inkies and shards and that should all disappear. I hate having to freaking remove these things all the time, especially when I want to decorate. I mean, the vacuum definitely makes it more convenient, but it's still annoying to me. It is still an annoyance. What am I doing? I am harvesting persimmons. What the hell is a persimmon anyway? What is it, like a citrusy fruit? It's like, I've never had a persimmon before. A fruit that tastes faintly of cinnamon and brown sugar. Oh, that sounds delightful. Cinnamon and brown sugar when ripe. That sounds like dessert in a fruit. I gotta get me some of them. That sounds delicious. Yeah, I'm gonna look and get me some persimmons. No, I never do that. Oh my god, we were at a bar and this drunk fucking dude was talking to us. He was like, so how did you guys meet? And how did you meet this hot girl? I was like, yeah, she's mine, man. He was Asian too, or a mix, and he was married. I asked where his wife was at, and he goes, oh, she's home 2 streets down. What a scum bucket. I don't like shit like that, Stan. That gives me, that gives me PTSD. Like, why get married? Honestly, why get married if you're just gonna be a lying, cheating, scoundrel scumbag that just sits at the bar without your wife? She's probably home with 2 kids, taking care of the house while he's out drinking and jerking off. Really fucking grinds my gears. Jesus Christ, Ursa! Fucking startled me. Oh, come on in. How are you? Oh yeah, she was like, yeah, bullshit. And she said, if you went to a bar alone, oh hell no. That's what I'm saying. It's like you're looking for troubles. You're going to the bar alone. You're not going with your buddies. I mean, thankfully, she doesn't have to worry about that with you or anything because you don't drink anyway. But it's just the point. Like, you're going to the bar without your significant others. You're not having a guy's night. Like, you are clearly looking for vagina. Like, fuck out of here. I would be so mad. I'd be dragging his ass home by his ear. Probably not. I'd probably change the locks, honestly, but... No, I scared you today. I'm going to fail tomorrow. No, probably not. Speaking of which, tomorrow is Terror Tuesday, and we are going to stream Alicia's Dollhouse. I'll have to look at the flyer again, but be on the lookout for that. Oh yeah, he was like, oh, I gotta get back to friends, and started to walk to these two girls, but they definitely didn't know him. What a tool, man. Ugh, my skin is crawling. I'm sorry. Sometimes I really just hate men. Not all men, because there are some really good men out there that have really gotten jerked around by women, but like, ugh, as somebody who has gotten jerked around by like just douchebag men.
I'm hungry.
Ugh. I'm mad now. Anyway. Let's see if we can reorder a story. I don't even think I ever finished reordering the new stories that came out. Alright. I need 20 shadow birds to do that one. I still haven't been able to do the Lady and the Tramp one. Alright, well, let's do this one. We'll get some... We'll get a pile of leaves, I guess. Sorry, still coughing, still sick. Fucking tired of it. Not really, like, sick anymore. It's like... It's in my chest still. Like, I'm still coughing up, like, gross shit. Hate being sick. This goes that way. Where the fuck does this go? Here? There we go. This way. Yeah, we're doing it. Look at that. Look at that. Making some serious progress. Alright. There's this. I've never seen this. Is this a Disney movie? What is Coco? Has anybody ever seen Coco? I've never even heard of it. Where does... I don't know where that goes. That looks good. Okay, that does not go there. Okay. Is it this one? It's this one. Then we get our... Oops. Guitars. And our music-y notes. That's not where that goes. This has got to go somewhere. It's got to go like this. Man, some of these puzzles be getting a little bit more difficult. How do they expect little kids to do that? This is supposed to be like a kid's game. I mean, I was struggling a little bit. Just a little bit. But we got it. There we go. This is why I don't like bars, never did, but the wings were good, and it was a cool vibe. Sometimes bars can actually be like a pretty good vibe. There's one that's actually, that we frequent. It's like a bar restaurant, but it's like, it's not really a younger crowd. It's like a much older crowd that's usually there, and it's nice. Like, it's like an old man bar. Actually, there's a couple of old man bars we go to when we do go out. Like Jimmy's. Jimmy's is great over in Seymour. Sometimes we go there. Sometimes we go to Corner Tavern over in Naugatuck. Where else? Yeah, those are like the two I would say are like big time old man bars. I will say I like going to the Corner Tavern though, because the Corner Tavern has a really big plant-based menu. So I have a lot of items that I can choose from. Alright, we're gonna go back to the valley real fast like. Oh no, wait. I'm an idiot. Let's go back to the Vale real quick. Also real fast, since Nightbot promoted my vlog channel, if you're interested in knowing what my life looks like outside of game streaming, definitely check out my vlog channel on YouTube. The link is right there in the chat, but if you're watching the playback on YouTube right now, it's also in the description box below. I upload every Monday night at 8:15 p.m. Eastern Time, which, yes, that means there is a new vlog tonight. We went to check out my brother's friend's band called Split View at Toad's Place this week. So I featured them a little bit. Definitely check them out in my vlog and also on Spotify. I linked their Spotify link in the description box below on YouTube, so definitely check that out if their music is of your taste and interests you, or if you would like to see them live. They have a ton of shows coming up, so definitely check that out. Alright, anyway, back to our game. Let's see, what are we doing? Sell fruit. We could totally sell some fruit. I just have to go pick some fruit, and that'll also help us with this little conundrum here. Yeah, we'll go to the Sunlit Plateau and harvest some fruits, because there are a ton of fruits on the trees over there, so that should put us where we need to be in completing tasks. Oh my god, it's already 6:30. I swear, time flies when I play this game. Like, it doesn't feel like I've been playing for a half hour. I feel like I've been playing for 15 minutes. I don't know why I picked cocoa. Cocoa is not a fruit, you buffoon. No! I got the coconut. Okay. And there's still some raspberries. So we'll pick all this stuff and sell it so that I can get 30,000 coins. No! Go away, Sunbird. So, how's everybody's week going so far? Anybody got any good plans for the week? God, the never-ending harvest. Alright, I'll also just kind of pick these for extra. Am I stuck? Why am I stuck? Oh. Alright, we'll sell this. Sell that, sell this. I'll sell everything in my inventory that I also do not need. Every little bit counts. What else can I sell? Blueberries. I'm gonna keep the carrots on me just because I feed my horses that stuff. Alright, that's 7,000. Buy seeds somewhere frosty. We could totally do that. Let me actually empty out my inventory though, because I have a ton of stuff in there and it's kind of hard to collect things when your inventory is full. Crafting room first. Right. I need to go and put my gems away. Let's go do that. You're going to Cali next weekend? For Sandy, or just for wrestling, or just for kicks? Alright, that's good enough for right now. At least we cleaned most of it out. Alright, so we gotta buy some seeds. I have to buy 50 seeds, which is absolutely ridiculous, but I also have to plant and harvest a bunch of vegetables. So cucumber is the cheapest. So I gotta buy 50 seeds. That is astronomical, but alright. Kinda overkill. Alright, so we did that. Let's open up some rewards. Let's see. I should be able to get the fireplace, so let's get the fireplace. The shoes is cute. We'll get the shoes. Alright, back to duties because I don't have any any more gingerbread cookies left. Alright, so I think I need to plant 25, or is it? Oh, it's 50 vegetables. Okay. So we bought 50 seeds and 50, we gotta plant 50 vegetables. Jesus Christ, I can't even talk. So we're gonna start digging. And we'll plant it, actually, let's plant it a little closer to my house over here. Because I don't know how quickly these are going to grow. So one thing I hate about planting is that you gotta dig first. So I'm just gonna dig a bunch of holes and then like start planting and figure out how many more holes I need after. Seems like the best way to go, right? Crud! Didn't mean to do that. Should be a crime to have to dig with a dress on. Alright, let's plant my seeds. And then see how many more I need. I'm gonna be here forever. It was only like 10. Yep, with Sandy, her sister's birthday. Don't know how she booked this trip. And it was only $500 in 4 days. Well, are you guys staying at a hotel or are you staying at her sister's? Because one thing I realize is if you have somewhere to stay, the cost of getting there is usually just your only thing that you gotta worry about. That's why, like, I have to get my passport because whenever Kyle goes to England, he stays with his friends, so it really just costs it's just the cost of the flight. And, like, obviously, like, food if, you know, they go out to eat or whatever. But, just taking my sweet-ass time getting my passport. It's just such a tedious thing to have, like, having to go get your picture taken and going through, like, the whole process. Not so much, like, the money part of it. Because he was like, I'll pay for it. And I'm like, well, that's all great and all, but I'm just lazy and don't really want to deal with the process right now. But I should, because I do want to go to England very, very badly. And see Big Ben and all the London-y things. Alright, so that's half of it. How many more do I need? 20. Oh my god. Do I really gotta plant 20 more vegetables? Or does it count in terms of harvesting? Let's read what it actually says. Harvest vegetables. Alright, so that should be fine. Because I got the seeds I need. So that should be plenty. I shouldn't have to... I'm gonna keep them in my inventory just in case. But I think we're good. All right. So we'll let those kind of grow. How many more do I need? 14 more rewards before I can open up the bonus rewards in 28 days. So as long as I make a little progress each day, it should be fine. So why don't we do some quests? Because I have a long line of quests. Gotta do that. Do the here and there. Fox in the secret chamber. Didn't I already do this? I feel like I already did this. But alright, let's go do that. Where do I gotta go? Where is the secret chamber? I think it's up here. Could be wrong. I gotta eat more food. I'll eat this. I guess I'll eat this too. Hotel. Yeah, I gotta do that for my parents too. Oh yeah. We were that's why we were talking about it before. Yeah, eventually I'll get my passport. At some point, we're supposed to go to Tennessee this year, and I'm actually wicked excited about it because the place we're staying is near the Titanic Museum, and I'm really excited about going to check that out. Okay, I'd like to find a way to talk to this here and there fox. It is not that as easy as that, I'm afraid. It does not speak the way you and I do. How does it communicate then? Through feelings, emotions, memories. Okay, so how does that work? Aha! Did you feel that, Madison? The here and there fox is trying to share something with us. Yes, it wants to show us a memory. Before you look at that, take this clay paw print we found in this place. I suspect it's important to our new friend. Thanks. Now, let's go see the memory dropped by the here and there fox. Move. Aha. Okay, blobfish. Got it. The here and there fox isn't the only here and there critter. Apparently, there's a raccoon, too. Ah, they must have been in love. Oh, that's so sweet. Love is the most magical feeling of all, and the most powerful, too. But if that's so, then why is the here and there fox in the valley, and why did they show us this memory? The fox and the raccoon were sharing a romantic meal. Perhaps we should recreate this moment to comfort the fox and let it know we understand its feelings. It's worth a try. I'll feed the fox and the raccoon their favorite food. Feed some critters. A fox and a raccoon. Okay. I'm gonna have to get some fish and I believe blueberries. I think blueberries is what raccoons like. If I remember correctly, I haven't fed. Oh no, I picked all the blueberries and I sold them. Alright, so let's go get some salmon first. And then maybe when we come back, they'll have grown back. It wasn't that long ago. Also, you guys, just another reminder, if you are curious to know what my life looks like outside of game streaming, be sure to check out my vlog channel on YouTube. The link is right there in the chat, but if you're watching the playback on YouTube right now, it's also in the description box below. Thank you. Now back to our game. Oh, I didn't get a bass or a salmon. Alright, so let's sell this stuff because it's totally useless and I'll have to fish. I'll also sell this. I don't really need an emerald. Everything else can stay. Alright, let's go up here and get some purple flowers we need for Cogsworth's. I think it's Cogsworth's quest. I think I needed 2 more. So we'll do that. A couple more. 9. Need 1 more purple flower. Those are white flowers. There it is. Walked all around for nothing. There's literally one right here. Alright, let's go here. And then we will figure out... Oh, I gotta craft. We're working on multiple quests at once. Okay, we need one of these. And we need this. Alright, let's place the signs. Doesn't say where, it just says place them in the valley. How many glasses of wine are you in? This is actually my first one. And that's just because I don't drink when I work on my creative stuff. So since today was edit my vlog day and, you know, put together all my creative ventures for the upcoming week / month, whatever, I don't drink when I do that. So only 1 glass in so far. I take my content creating very seriously. Thank you for seeing the preparation. Yeah, thank you for seeing to the preparations. The villagers already seem to be noticing our plan. Yes, but we should probably talk to people too so they understand the election. How true. The democratic process may be quite new to many here. Let us go out there and meet our voters. Okay, talk to Scar. I love Scar.
It's about time.
We're having an election for the mayor of Dreamlight Valley. The villagers will vote to choose a leader. How nice for you. No funny business, Scar. I've heard of what you've done in your attempts to seize power. Oh, but that was ages ago. Look around. Simba and Nala are my neighbors, and if they trust me, why shouldn't you? Perhaps. I really should be insulted, but I'm feeling generous today. In fact, I should like to present myself as a candidate. I promise to follow your rules. I have a bad feeling about this, but alright. Good luck, Scar. Alright, let's find Jasmine. Is Jasmine even here? Alright, there's Buzz and Jasmine's down here. So let's go to Buzz first because he's closer to the well. The fuck did he go? There he is.
I have a very important job. Greetings.
We wanted you to know we're having an election for Dreamlight Valley mayor soon. Well, if that's anything like Hall Monitor, I wish you luck. Andy prepared for weeks for that election in 5th grade. Would you consider running yourself, Buzz? That sort of position is more Dolly style, but I will make time to vote. Thanks for taking part, Buzz. Alright, let's find Jasmine. Why do you run? Yeah, she runs and then like acts like, oh hi! I saw you, I was waiting. Hi Jasmine, we're having an election for mayor of Dreamlight Valley. Oh, that's funny. I was just talking with Aladdin about taking on more responsibility in the valley. Yeah, it showed the way that you were running off, liar. Is it too late to present myself as a candidate? Of course not. We'd be happy to have you as a fellow candidate. May the best candidate win.
We really need to talk.
Why did I all of a sudden... Oh, wait a second. That just opened up more quests. That's crazy. Alright, let's return to Cogsworth. Where the fuck did he go? How do you lose a clock? There he goes, he's running. Why is everybody running from me? Get over here. Yeah, walk and watch. Do you need the time? He asks if I need the time. Oh, after I just said you walk and watch. That's hilarious. Well, that was unexpected. It seems this election has gained further interest. What should we do now? Each candidate should launch a campaign, do good things for potential voters to earn their votes. Brilliant. Let's do that. Why is there a... Oh, shit. Okay, let's hang out and I'll show you what... Okay, wait. Okay, hold on, wait. I didn't realize I was starting another quest. Alright, so he has multiple quests that I have to do, I guess, apparently. After unlocking him at level 10. Alright, I will have to be doing all the things. What time is it? Alright, we only have 6 more minutes. I don't know how much we're going to get done in 6 minutes, but we will try like hell. So, let's see. Help the villagers or begin a hangout. Alright, so I guess we got to hang out with him. Where did he go? Behind here? You sly fox. I can't even get behind there. Alright, so I guess we're not hanging out with him. We could investigate. I don't think I've actually ever... Have I been in Tigger's house? I don't think I've ever been in Tigger's house now that I think about it. Let's go look. I know we're jumping quests all over the place, but I'm just trying to get all the quests, or all the things we can actually get done right at this moment done, and then I will worry about the rest next time I stream, or next time I play. I usually don't bounce around, but bounce around like a Tigger. But we're bouncing, so here we go. We have so many quests and so many things to do, so we're just gonna have to roll with it. Oh, I could have went here. What am I thinking? I would have been a bit closer to Tigger's house. Alright, we're going into Tigger's house. Give me these. Alright. Interact with each spot to learn more. Got it. Okay. One stool is missing. Got it. Horse's tail is missing. Got it. Is that all? Oh. There's a ring mark on the floor. I don't see a ring mark. Something hung on the wall here. Okay. Let's talk to Tigger. See, Madison, half the stuff in my house is gone. First, I saw that my bouncy stool was missing. I use it to balance on and practice my bouncing. Then my basketball net up and vanished. Now I can't practice throwing stuff. My barrel of toys disappeared in the night. And lastly, they took the tail off my Pin the Tail on the Maximus game. Those are all... Why wouldn't it be Pin the Tail on Eeyore? Alright, whatever. Those are all things woozles love, especially bouncing stools. Are you sure you didn't lose all these things yourself? Hey, I resent that ascufiscation. Ascufiscation. I think he... You know what he means. I love the way he talks. It's so funny. Besides, if I lost them myself, how come all these funny footprints are around my house, huh? Let's play a little game of Follow the Woozle. I'm with you, buddy pal. First, we gotta look at the tracks real close. Then we ought to ask if anybody's seen any more of these suspicious tracks. Miss Tinkerbell can fly up and see all over. Betcha she knows. Alright, take a picture of the Woozle prints. Woozle prints. Now let's go ask Tink about the footprints. Lumps and woozles, very confusal. Well, I would ask Tinkerbell if I could find her. Here she is. Alright, so we got 3 more minutes left. Let's go talk to Tink. And then maybe we'll wrap this up. Oh, she's with Scar. That's suspicious. Madison, is it true? Has the village been infested with woozles? I don't even know what a woozle is. Are they real? Woozles are nasty little creatures stealing from Tigger. Well, please, keep them away from me. Tigger wants me to investigate. I don't suppose you've seen any funny tracks around Wish Blossom Mountains. Now that you mention it, I have. I saw some going into the Wish Blossom Heart. I flew around inside and there was even more. You don't think they're not really woozle tracks, are they? Anything's possible. Well, whatever's going on, you'll find the answers in Wish Blossom's heart. Good luck. Thanks, Tink. Where the fuck did Scar go? Is he up there? There he goes. Look at him on the bridge. Alright, well, it's 7 o'clock. Or just about 7 o'clock. I think we'll save this and call it a night for right now. And then we'll pick this up again next Monday. Just a reminder, tomorrow is Terror Tuesday, which means we are streaming another scary game for another Scream stream. I believe it's called Alessia's Dollhouse. Should be super creepy, spooky, whatever, but we'll see. If you're ever curious as to what I'm streaming and when, you can always check my Twitch schedule. And that'll pretty much do it, I think. And also, just a reminder, my vlog premieres at 8:15 p.m. Eastern Time tonight. Link is right there in the chat, but if you're watching the playback on YouTube right now, it is also in the description box below. And as always, thank you guys for watching. Stay healthy, stay safe, and stay tuned into the future of entertainment, mattarcher.com. Bye!